All right, let's get right into it. If you're using Instagram to build a brand, you know your follower list isn't just a number, it's a massive asset. But how do you protect it without killing your growth? Today, we're going to give you the playbook to master both your privacy and your performance on the platform. This is the big one, right? The question every savvy creator and business owner is asking. You've worked hard to build this incredible network, and you want to protect it from competitors or just, maintain a little privacy. So, can you actually make that list invisible? So, the straight answer? Not really. There's no magic hide my followers button that you can just flip on. But, and this is a big but, that does not mean you're out of options. It just means we need to get a whole lot smarter about how we control our audience. There's this myth that privacy on Instagram means you have to be completely invisible, like a ghost. But that's not it at all. The reality is that smart privacy is all about control. It's about you deciding who gets access and who doesn't, and then using the tools Instagram gives you to make it happen. And here is the absolute hard truth. The one thing you've got to understand. Once you approve someone to follow you, they can see your network. That's a fundamental rule of the game, and our entire strategy has to be built around that fact.
So, how do we work around that rule? Well, the single most powerful tool in your arsenal is switching to a private account. But hold on, this isn't just a simple flip of a switch. For any business trying to grow, this is a major strategic decision with some serious trade-offs.
Think of a private account like putting a big velvet rope in front of your profile. Nobody sees your content, your follower list, or your network unless you personally hand them the key by approving their follower request. It is the ultimate form of access control. So this really lays out the fundamental choice you have to make. Do you want maximum reach and growth with a public account where anyone can find you? Or do you want total lockdown control and exclusivity with a private one? For most businesses, the answer is public, so we need a different set of tools. Okay, so for most of us, trying to grow a public account is the way to go. So what's in our toolkit? Even if you're public, you have 3 key moves you can make to manage your audience and protect your network without sacrificing that precious visibility. First up, curating your audience. And I want you to think of this less as removing people and more like being the curator of your own exclusive gallery. If a follower seems like a bot, a competitor, or just isn't a good fit, you can simply remove them. They don't get a notification, and it's a super clean, simple way to keep your network high quality. All right, tool number 2 is restrict. And honestly, this is such a smart, underrated feature. It's that perfect middle ground for accounts that maybe aren't bad enough to block, but their comments are kind of spammy. When you restrict them, their comments are only visible to you until you approve them, and their DMs go to your requests folder. It's a way to quietly sideline low-quality interactions. And finally, the heavy hitter, the block button. This is your ultimate defensive shield. When you block an account, you basically become a ghost to them. Poof! They can't find your profile, see your content, or, and this is the most important part, they can't see your follower list. This is the best way to shield your network from a specific user. Okay, so you've just learned how to lock down your privacy and control your audience. That's huge. But you know what? That's really only half the battle. The next, and honestly more important step, is taking control of your growth. And for that, you need a powerful strategy. And this right here, this quote is everything. This is the mindset shift we need to make. We have spent enough time on defense. Now, let's talk about offense. Because a powerful growth strategy is the absolute best defense you can possibly have. So, it's time to shift our whole mindset. The ultimate goal isn't just about hiding from the wrong people. It's about actively attracting the right people and turning them into loyal customers. It's about performance. Look, managing how you grow is always going to be more powerful than just managing who sees you. Instead of putting all your energy into building walls, you should be building bridges to the right audience with the right message. So how you actually build those bridges? You do it with a modern growth toolkit. We're talking about automating your content schedules so you're always consistent. We're talking about using deep analytics to see what's actually working, instead of just guessing. It means monitoring competitors, using AI to create amazing content, and having one place to manage all your comments and DMs so you never miss a lead. It's about building a well-oiled machine for growth. And what happens when you do all this? When you move from just manually posting whenever you feel like it to having a real integrated strategy, the results are, well, they're staggering. You can see up to 5 times more engagement.
That is the difference between just being on Instagram and building a real business with Instagram.
So, there you have it. You now get the tools for privacy and the whole framework for performance. The only thing left to do is decide what's next. It's time to move from just knowing this stuff to actually doing something with it. And that really brings us to the one big question you need to ask yourself right now. Are you just using Instagram like it's another task on your to-do list? Or are you strategically building your business on it, turning it into an asset that drives real results? Your answer changes everything.
If you're ready to stop just using the platform and start building a real performance-driven strategy that combines smart privacy with explosive growth, we can help you build that personalized plan. Just visit us at mbeal.com. It's time to start building your asset the right way.